Welcome to our special Ramadan edition on Radio Azad. Today, we have the honor of speaking with Muhammad Yusuf Sahab, the visionary founder of the Equally Able Foundation. Established with a mission to empower people with disabilities by providing inclusive opportunities and support, Equally Able Foundation has made significant strides in bringing change. And today, we'll dive into the inspiring journey of this organization, its impact, and how you can be part of this noble cause during this blessed month of Ramadan. Assalamu alaikum, Yusuf Saab. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, Umair. Alhamdulillah, doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great, Alhamdulillah. So, Yusuf Saab, could you share with us the story behind the founding of Equally Able Foundation and what inspired you to start the in this initiative?
Yes, inshallah. So, before I also want to say salam to
Sure.
your audience and your listeners. You all have been amazing. The Dallas-Fort Worth area has been a big supportive of equally able work, and we appreciate that. And your support has really been instrumental in helping a lot of people. So the essence behind equally able was, as some of you know, I grew up with a disability. I had polio as a child, and I had faced a number of challenges. And the work of Equally Able, in a lot of ways, is a reflection of removing those barriers related to education, mobility, employment, and inclusion.
And could you outline the major areas of service that Equally Able offers to the community?
So the major areas is providing assistive devices like wheelchair, crutches, prosthetics and orthotics, hearing aids, anything that any person with a disability would need to be able to uh, be mobile in a way that like he's able to get the vision back, he's able to get the hearing back or walking back. And that is a very critical element in the lives of people with disabilities. If they don't really have that, then they are not able to
Right.
be able to go out and so like that is a key area. Then with that, we also have education and employment. That completes the circle, like around
Right.
a person, like successful, right? Yeah.
I was about to ask you, not only you provide them the tools to get into to be shoulder to shoulder with other people, but also you offer employment opportunities as well.
Yes, so our aim is not hitting a certain goal and certain number. So the quantity isn't really like the aim here. Helping a few people, but like you said, like bringing them back, like shoulder to shoulder, like making them contributing member of the society and leading a life that everyone else enjoys.
And that's a great segue to my next question, what you said, right? The primary target population for your services, and how do you reach out to them?
So, I mean, in the beginning, we had done a lot of the advertisements and working with others, like online channels and such. But now, alhamdulillah, we are to a point now we have a established network of organizations, alhamdulillah, not only in a few countries, but a number of countries. And due to that, we have been able to reach and offer our programs. We also have a good online presence now. So we
Right.
get applications and emails from people around the world, and alhamdulillah, we take it a point to respond to everything that we receive, even if that application is not something worthy of consideration.
That is amazing. And looking back over the last year, Yusuf Saab, what would you say are your major accomplishments, or I should say, foundation's major accomplishments? What do you think?
So there have been a number of strides in all areas. What I am pleased with and thankful to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is that in a certain ways, last year has been instrumental in removing major obstacles among a few people who have lived their life with the same kind of situation year and year again. And I was just calculating, if you were to just take the last three cases that we have done in since
Right.
like November, their total years of suffering is about 100 years. And the work of Equally Able People Support was instrumental in giving them the help or the assistance that they need. So in one case, we provided uh, all that medical care and all that assistive devices a person needs with a rare disease. She is 47 years old. In another case, we were able to pay for a
Wow.
tuition. Yeah, Alhamdulillah. This actually, if I
Alhamdulillah.
may expand on that, like I was
Please,
visiting
please.
Guatemala with a circle of friends who work in this space. And we actually were visiting a center where we had provided wheelchairs. So our primary aim was to just make sure that the aid got to the people. When we got there, there is a room full of mothers with daughters, about
Okay.
15 families or so. And when you hear them, like there is this one mother, she's caring for this like daughter. She's 47-year-old. It's called a
Wow.
RIT, R-E-T-T disease, which makes someone like totally incapable of doing anything. You are on constant care. So they had a huge list of things that they need. And alhamdulillah, in about one day, we went and we shopped and we gave them all kind of medical help or supplies that they need. That to me was the biggest prize for that whole trip.
That is, and it kind of feels nice too, right? No matter where you are, what you're doing, a help is something that you feel really proud of. And with Ramadan, we are in Ramadan right now, and I would love you to tell us about your special appeal to the community this year.
So this year, like $500 can help establish a new business, whether that is in Pakistan, India, or Bangladesh, or any place. I mean, really, that is putting people on their own feet. And from like digital technology to like very organic vegetable shops, we have done that. It's been a very successful program. Then $250 gives a person a wheelchair, a high terrain wheelchair. We also are giving study abroad scholarships, which is at like a $5,000. But any amount people can give to allow a student from the developing country to be able to go overseas and get education is a great opportunity to put someone back on their feet in their communities and their societies.
So that kind of answers my next question too, that how can people actually donate to Equally Foundation? Is this only what you just told us about, or is it also cash? If somebody wants to just donate cash and not other things that you just mentioned, will that be okay as well?
Of course, any amount, any donation is welcome. You could go to our website. We also have PayPal or Zelle we will, Umar, maybe we could put up a link,
Yeah. Yes,
but
and
it's
then that's my next question too. Please provide our listeners with the contact information, donation information, so they know exactly how to get involved. Including me.
Thank you. So you could go to like www.equallyable.org, EQUALLYABLE.org. You could also Zelle or PayPal with EquallyAble USA, all one word, at gmail.com.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Yusuf Saab. And as we wrap up this enlightening conversation, I want to really, really thank you. You taking your time out and joining us today and sharing the impactful story of Equally Able Foundation and the great work that you and your foundation is doing. It is just amazing, and it's inspiring, to be honest, for people like me and for all others who are listening, who will be listening and watching this interview. And this Ramadan, I would like to say to the listeners is let's embrace the spirit of giving by supporting initiatives that strive to make a difference. Right. Don't forget, if you're moved by the incredible work of the Equally Able Foundation, what Muhammad Yusuf Saab just mentioned, what they're doing, and wish to contribute, please reach out through their website or contact details will be provided during this on the Facebook page, and as well as the link on the video. And remember, every little bit counts, every little bit helps, and together we can build a more inclusive world. Again, thank you so much for tuning into Radio Azad, Muhammad Yusuf. Heartwarm thank you, and for any inquiries, please contact directly to Muhammad Yusuf, or you can get that, as I said, to Radio Azad Facebook page, Radio Azad website, and then stay blessed and keep spreading kindness this Ramadan. Allah Hafiz.